Thank you for joining me, fellow Guardians. This is Sam from Multiverse Mission Control, and today's quest is OneShot. So, last time we made it to the Refuge, or at least, the upper deck. And we gotta get to the surface in order to get to the tower. We're pretty high up. And the button was broken, so we had to craft our own, but now we need a security code. But the voice did give us a weird film thing, and if it's anything like that thing with the safe, that's gonna have the code somewhere on it if we just figure out how to activate it. So, is that Mama? Pancakes! That is a stack, kiddo. You're my hero. Aww, Mama's pancakes. Samuel? I had another dream. Mama was there. Did you see her? Yes. She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. 'Cause people always get their favorite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. Do you have a birthday too? I was born at the creation of time! Yeah. Oh, then what's your favorite food? Is it pancakes? Wait, do you like pancakes? Yes, I do. They're marvelous. Me too. On my last birthday, I ate 10 of them. I was so full I didn't eat anything else that day. My mama makes the best pancakes. And some of the neighbors make really good noodles. And oh, one of our neighbors makes a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbors? Yes, I do. Oh, do they share their food with you? Are we talking about the city or the village again? Well, I did say it was the village, and... well, if we're doing parties and stuff, I guess. I mean, it's not a general thing, but yeah, we're known to. Ours do too. Our neighbors and my mama take turns making food for the whole village each day. Everyone also takes turns doing chores and watching the little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore, though. I'm old enough to help out. And to save the world, apparently. I miss everyone. I've been gone for a while now, haven't I? I wonder if they're worried about me. Ah, speaking of helping out, we should probably get going now. Right. Still on the clock as far as saving the world goes. So, Voice said to expose that weird film to the void. Does it refer to the squares here? I'll get it. The void. What does it mean by the void? Can I help with anything? Anything at all? Being so unproductive for so long, it's really getting to me. I think Samuel and I got it handled. What do you think, Samuel? Tell him to use random codes. You might as well, right? If you're just gonna be standing there. Maybe you can just try out some numbers until you get it. Alright, I suppose that's better than doing nothing. Let's see, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. First thing I tried, boo. Yeah, gonna be here for a while. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. You aren't seriously doing this, are you? Is the elevator giving us shit right now? I will figure you out. See if I don't. Well, there was a little screen safe thingy. If I can find that again, it might be the key. I mean... you weren't seriously doing this, are you? Well, maybe if you worked, we wouldn't have to. Still clueless. Figures. Want another tip? Yes, please. There's a void beyond the four walls that bind our world to yours. The edges of your viewport, where everything is obscured. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Pass the film through the void and back again. What? Wait. You don't mean... Sorry, Nico. Oh, this is a cutscene. Well, that's not what I thought it was at all, then. I thought I would have to turn the game off and on while it was on that screen. Beyond the four walls, on the edges of our screen. It's not gonna give me the option to full screen it. F8, okay. Be willing to try anything at this point. Work, damn ya! Oh my god! That did shit! Okay, so full screen to regular screen then. 63014. Gotcha. But how the hell was I supposed to figure that out? Timmy! Nani said that? Booyah. What? It works! I don't know what you did, but it actually works! Good job, kid. You're a genius, you know that? Well, I had help from Samuel, too. Oh, right. The whole Messiah business. Anyway, ready to go? I'll be up ahead. I think there's like one little scene you can have in the cafe before we leave. Just, you know. Want to say goodbye. I guess not. Well, I guess that's it for now then. Oh hey, welcome back. That sure took you a while, huh? Oh shoot, you've been waiting this whole time? And holding the door open? Well, I didn't want to be rude. Like me. I'm sorry, I should have told you to go on ahead. Don't worry about it. Aw, buddy. And I know you've been so anxious about being productive and whatnot. Oh, well. Typical elevator music. Let me guess, Cat, you want out now. We have nothing to talk about. This is super awkward. Sure is taking a while. Oh goodness gracious, I'm stuck in an elevator with the Messiah, and also literally God himself. This is awkward. To take the pressure off, I'm not really God. Oh, maybe we can chat to pass the time then. You heard me? I mean, sure. Alright, Samuel, should I ask about his job, the city, the library? Resume awkward silence. That's right, Markiplier picked that option. Now, let's see. Ask about his job. So what do you do at your job? You seem really busy. I fix lights mostly. But now I also deliver and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need them. High energy? You know, the super concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in factories. So it powers most of the city's stuff. Oh! We used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that. But lately a bunch of them have been breaking down. So until they fix them, I'll just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long. When will the robots get fixed? I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. But they seem really concerned about something else lately. Oh? Never a good sign when even the smart folks are worried. Alright, Samuel, should I ask about the city? This city is very big. It's smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded, too. First there was the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glen folk are moving in too. Well, it's just safer here, you know? I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff we just saw, we get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently. I noticed. We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up. Which is good, since there isn't much solid land here in the first place. And the library. Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah, that's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lots are pretty high maintenance, but I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and Samuel. You flatter me. Anyway, it was nice meeting you, Nico. Right. See you around, kid. Gotta run now. He seems in a hurry. I guess we should hurry too, Samuel. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. Can I go back up? I can. Not yet, though. Beep boop. Beep boop. Hello. You alright? Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages. I know. But what do you think? I think I should listen to Samuel. Oh, great. After all, Samuel helped me get this far. I will take your faith for an answer then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. Oh, this cryptic crap going on. I don't have much of an inventory, do I? Dang it. I hate when it repeats the whole conversation. You need to give me like a glib line so I know I've run my course here. Well. I didn't mention last episode, but I'm kind of doing like 4, 5, 6 in one session here to make up for lost time. Yeah, that's the only alley that doesn't have a street lamp. Well, when I went up a creepy alley in Undertale, I found a shop. Let's hope it runs along the same course of logic. Seeing laundry, seeing trash bins. Oh crap! What was that? Samuel, did you see what happened? Yeah? My vision went blank for a second. And then I saw something? Like a really short dream. I wonder what that was about. That was like a fox thing. Kitsune. Playing tricks. Actually, I'm just gonna go back into the street now. Screw this noise. No thank you. I'm gonna come back with, like, crowbar. Why couldn't we keep the crowbar from the Barrens? That alone would have made so much of a difference. Evening news, evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No? Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people aren't kids. Kids? Aren't you a kid? I am a robot. Right. Evening News Community Bulletin. The library released several new books by the elusive author last week. The head librarian recommends them. The assistant librarian had no comment as he reportedly fled the scene sobbing. The receptionist had no comment either because the receptionist is a robot. Evening News, evening news. I'm not certain that it is evening. But my light sensors are not detecting daylight. I will assume it is evening. Strange sounds have been reported from the slums. Their sources unknown. These sounds have been described as faint bleating by the area's residents. More rams? Evening news. Okay. Well, let's, many pathways opening up here. I love that I can run now. It saves so much time. It's locked from the inside. I might have to go through the creepy alley after all. But no need to rush. Better just skim the lakeside view here. Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks. Howdy. You an anime protagonist? When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant, or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former. Yeah, quick and painless, right? A quick death promises the least pain, don't you agree? I'm a kid, don't make me think about this crap. Well, we gotta hold on to the hope that there's always a chance to outwit the slow death. Cheat the Reaper for another day. It's all a stall in the end, right? All these beanbags! Awesome! The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh? They say the city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon, these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. I guess that's why the library is always so packed. And this is a slow day, mind you. Lucky us, I guess. Books are neatly placed on the shelf. Photo of some people. What? What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. I was just looking at your book. Yes, you are in a library. There's books in the library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs. Well, you're a dick. A computer. It's currently off. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? See, friendly. Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and, I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author, then? No? Oh, that's good. That means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months, and I've never seen him. Not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would be able to at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. Yeah, somebody likes books more than people, I dig ya. I don't think many people have ever seen him in person. Or know what he looks like. Everyone's heard of him through secondhand accounts, though. Oh, but he did reply to my letter that one time. I got it framed immediately. Nice! Hopefully one day he'll show up. You're a grump. Just glared at me. I don't think we should bother him, Samuel. If I were in person, I'd bother him for bothering you. Some sort of plaque. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. A computer. It's currently off. Ooh, binocular head. The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. Is he the friend that the kids were talking about? That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow. You know, I've tried looking for the flying machine with my binoculars for ages. Never saw such a thing, though. Did you just roll your eyes? Oh, that's your idle animation. Okay. Okay. A photo of some plants. That's a literal bookhead. I might be the author, or the head librarian. This could be the children's section. So what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. There's a couple of his books in this room that aren't occupied yet. Hurry before someone takes them. Okay, I'll take the shiny ones. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Blue phosphor, located in the barrens. One of the most common phosphors. Blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphorus shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor in the glen. Out of the 3 common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor in the Refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists only in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in this supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently. Okay. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums. You'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works, though. I'm used to reading his travelogues and novels, mostly. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written, but not yet published. One cannot help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time. Zolworld! No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. I haven't seen any superheroes in this world. Saw a lot of robots, though. Well, I guess robots are more plausible than superpowers. Chew! Dang it! Okay. Darn it, I can't squeeze through. How do I get at that book? There we go. Big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World. Phosphor shrimp, also known as seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the oceans surrounding the Barrens. Dorsal phosphor glands, about 0.5 centimeters. Common firefly, abdominal phosphor organ, 1 cm. A nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured en masse and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. This dry erase board is made of metal. Huh. Marker drawing? You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh? Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. Same. Looks like a list of book titles written here. Hello. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books, that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. Huh? How come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just gonna write about the same thing, and then everyone will love it. And nobody's gonna remember the books that came out before his. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person and cats are pets. And mousers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. And that right there is all you need to know about anthros. They're people. They just look animal-like. Maybe acted on occasion. Heh. And I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Well, I think I changed at least half a book's worth of content. And even then, it's still too similar. Looks like I'll just have to accept my fate. Well, I guess being called a cat isn't all that bad. As long as people don't assume you eat mice. That's not what she means. Oh boy. The receptionist? Excuse me? Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there would be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. I remember that sound. Dial up. Those two would just go together a lot. Busy, huh? She is not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls. For several days. Yikes! Can you go get her in person then? Leaving this post is not in my programming. Then, can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Gotcha. Thanks. You got anything else before I go? The head librarian, George, is in the archival room upstairs. I'm on my 3rd cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers! Same, dude. Bro, I feel ya. But like 3 cups makes you paralyzed? I don't get you. I regularly drink a whole pot. I drank a 5th cup just to make sure that I could do this playthrough. On the shelf neatly are place books, etc. I keep expecting unauthorized entry. But you said I could go in, you damn robot! Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card, though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. There's a hole in the bucket, Miss Liza, Miss Liza. Allow me to call her. I am gonna smack you. Oh, great. Need card to see librarian, need librarian for card. Your face told everything there. For real. Well, looks like the world is gonna end now. I'm just trapped here. She is not picking up. I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. Well, even in an emergency? My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. Well, what are you gonna do about it, shorty? Gonna block me? Well, you know what? It's not me, though. It's Nico. Nico's still little. Hey. And on top of that, I actually got a message. Hold on. I have been promised bacon, mac and cheese on a new episode of The Adventure Zone. Let's wrap this up. How do I get in there? Journal? Is there a library card in here? Oh, there's this book I found back in the Barrens area. Since this is a place for books, would you happen to know what it says? I do not recognize this language, but the symbol on the cover is of importance. Oh? The head librarian, George, can explain it. Don't dial the phone. Please don't. Ember. So I'm guessing you don't give out library cards? I only handle book transactions. For people who already possess cards. To acquire a card you would need to... No. Don't! Nico is having the perfect reactions right now. Oh my gosh. But why is George in a place where he can't reach? What if people need new cards? Well, I guess I'm going into the creepy back alley to get shanked. A lot of diverging pathways here, too. It's a faded flyer. That is a goat. That is ram. That is where the bleeding is coming from. A curious marking on the wall. It looks like a ram? I don't know. Down or up? Let's try down first. Whoa, it's strangely warm in this room. There's like a big heater robot there with kitties around it! Aww! Aww. Hello, my brothers and sisters! Sorry, that was mean. Oh, a cat. Are you lost? Me? Do you wish to join us? Join your cats? Yes, but I'm not a cat. I don't walk on 4 legs like they do. You have cat eyes. My eyes are normal people eyes. In your universe. Well, normal back home. Your hat is shaped like a cat. But I'm just a person. You are still welcome here. I protect lost people as well. Aww, big sweetie. Thanks, but I'm not lost though. I've got Samuel to guide me. I see. They're just like rubbing up. Aww, cuties. This was my original purpose. Watching cats? Warmth. Oh, it's a nice purpose. Oh, you look tired. Do you wish to rest? I can't sleep now. Samuel and I got stuff to do. I see. Is this gonna be my new bed when you do get tired, though? Wouldn't be so bad. Seems nice. I mean, like, take that with a grain of salt, but frankly, I trust a warm robot in an alley more than, like, people. Okay. Oh, more squares. Oh, and the robot's stuck in it. Please do not approach. Okay. Sorry, Boo. Wish we could help you out with that. Okay, we got 3 pathways. Pathway 1. It's got red phosphor gland. A jar full of red glowing fluid. There's some big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something? Wait, Samuel, are we really gonna take these with us? But they look so heavy. Alright. Hey, they're actually pretty light. How did we stuff that in our backpack? I didn't tell you to take them, I just wanted to know what it was. It's a big book. The title says Understanding Robots. An empty glass jar with a wire handle. Someone's being an Edison in here. Big books. Ah, these are dictionaries. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." Wait, is this the dude's room? Like, the dude on the elevator. Bed. The blanket has quite a few patches. You live in a back alley? Umbrino, I worry you're not taking care of yourself enough. Blast it! So many diverging paths, and I'm not sure how long I've been going. Why do I never keep track of my start times when I do these? Oh, it's a fox. Whoa. Samuel, did you see that fox just now? It just ran behind the tree. Were you the one who took up the screen a bit ago? Oh yeah. I'm sorry if you are looking for me. But I cannot talk to you. Not now. But can you promise me something? Huh? If you can find a way to return, please do. What do you mean by that? No reply. There's no one here. Vanished. Kitsune. Can't talk to me yet, huh? There are things afoot. Plot important things. Gotta keep our eyes open. You're a coffee head. Hey kid, want some dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts. Hey, I'll pass. At least you're upfront about it. You never know these days. Want some soup dumplings? Nah. Toast! This smells kinda nice. What is it? Breaded fish. I toasted the bread myself. I see. Did you do that in your head? Cause that's worrisome. Okay. Hello. Are you here for your photos? No? Alrighty then. I'll just, stand here. What do you mean? I'll get it. Kebab! This stand smells a bit like burnt sugar. Yep, still getting the hang of making these fried candy skewers. Oh. They don't taste too bad, though. Do you want one? It's okay, thank you. Hey! Ready for me to blow your mind? Sure. Okay, so, I've invented a medicine to prepare everyone for the upcoming water shortage. All you gotta do is dissolve one of these pills in water. and then you drink the water. And then you never need to drink water again. What? It also makes plants grow faster. Maze! How does it work? Here, why don't you take a free sample? Oh, thanks. Don't thank me, go spread the word. Alright. Dang it. I used up my water. Actually, I exaggerated. The effects of this pill wears off in like a week. Okay, good. But all you have to do is just take another pill! This is gonna help so many people. And also make me rich and famous and cool. It is a neat invention, although I do worry about the long-term effects. Great for plants, though. I think. I mean, there's such a thing as overwatering. How does it work for a week, keeping you hydrated? Wow. That could be helpful in a lot of situations, though. Dude! Hi, buddy! Hey, you looking for something? Yeah, I need to go find a library card now. Any idea where I can get one? From the library? I tried that already. The person in charge wasn't there. Oh, maybe check out the factory. You just take the stairs at the end of the street and make a turn. There's a lot of scientists there. Scientists read books, right? They might help you. Sounds legit. Oh, good luck. You too. With the lamp. Alright then. Music changed. My god senses tell me that stuff is happening on both these paths. Alright, up first, I guess. Off the beaten path. Oh. I never said, but like, Miko's got this little animation where their ears flick as they go. It's one of those things I didn't really notice before, but it gives... It's better at giving the illusion of movement. Big X! Buried treasure! Or the program's messed up. I don't know. Well, this looks like a factory anyway. Scientists read books, right? Maybe I can just borrow a card long enough to get in, get out, you know? Looks like I can unlock this door. Is this where I was at in the beginning? I think it was. Yeah. This is the way to the library. Okay, well, now I got a little shortcut. I have to wonder if the fox is the voice. It's the only other entity that's just like sprung out and done shit with my screen. Alright, creepy music time. Okay, we got a couple doors here. Yep, 3 in total. That first. A bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now, for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance the city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? If the city runs out of light, well, I don't want to think about what happens then. Great Scott! This looks familiar. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. The huh? You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. I got no clues. I will be back. Right? It may help you to go one color at a time. Management. It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. Beep boop. This is the printer room, where machine parts are made. Also robots. It can also help It can also help to write down previous attempts. Management. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. So no one actually knows how to solve this then. Well, great. Here goes nothing. Blue, green, red, yellow. Two lights, correct. 9 tries left. One light, correct. That was right. One light, correct. How did that happen? Okay, so... 2 lights. How do I solve this? That is part of the test. Bummer. 3 lights, correct. 5 tries left, huh? Okay. Four lights, correct. 3 tries left, huh? Well, that's perfect, because there are only 3 colors this last light could be. Haha! I are smartiest. I are scientistical. Oh no. My robot! What happened? What happened? I don't know, I left for a minute and... Squares, man, the bad news. What am I gonna do? Please do not approach. I cannot stop spinning. Can't stop, won't stop. These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. But not before taking away one of the robot's arms or legs. Or head. Okay. I don't know if you've ever seen a headless robot before, but it is quite a sight to behold. And also quite dangerous. But we are waiting to be repaired. This is so tedious. I miss the good old days before our robot repairing robots broke down. Now the robots have to be assembled by actual people. But aren't you a robot? No. I mean, do I sound like a robot to you? Not really. But your head is a TV. What does that have to do with anything? Never mind. We should probably fix the robot repairing robots first. But the higher-ups need these guys done first for some reason. I can barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? We heard about them before. In the research station. I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his works. None of us have been sleeping very well in light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last week and... she fell asleep. She's still asleep. Hello? Oh shoot. If I had known you would be here so soon, I would have turned off that darned lock. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. Samuel helped me solve it. Did they now? So, can I help you with anything? Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card? A library card? You'll have to ask the library for that. I tried. I needed to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who gives out library cards. Really? That sounds like George, alright. I'm sorry you caught her on a bad day. Aw. Wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks. There, you're all set, I think. Wait. Shoot! I forgot, the front desk library bots have facial recognition. And my photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. So, you've been walking all over the world, huh? Jeez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes? Kinda. But I don't mind. It's actually really pretty. Haha, I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I've actually seen. Huh? Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs. Right. I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he outright built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, that's... I asked him about working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots. Or more specifically, coding them. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be busy with his books now, yeah. So was that the offer you're referring to? And are you Dr. Silverpoint? Don't overwork yourself, okay? Whoopsie. Why did that happen? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliché, but true. It's true, you can't get to the end of your collapse with exhaustion. Gotta take care of yourself. Something's poking out from this shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. Never know when you might need to glitter things up, right? Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of those. Thank you. Alright. Hey, Samuel? Doesn't the lady look kinda familiar to you? You mean like Silver from the mines? Dr. Silverpoint may have named a robot after herself. I wonder if she's related to the robot lady who gave me the amber. I almost want to ask her about it. Should I? Yeah! Get some plot in here! Get some lore in here! Oh? That's... How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looks kinda like you? I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh! But turns out you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, I'll tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked. Even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage is already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. And now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will. No, you're Kip! Oh wait, no, Kip and Silverpoint are the same person. Okay, Kip Silverpoint PhD. Well, I'm getting context now. All kinds of context. You got nothing on the journal, though. I can probably ask the author directly about that, though. I shouldn't wonder. The band's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point. The square particles just took out 2 of my robots in the glen. We might have to pull it off the water analysis project for now. Monitoring. I'm picking up more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all. Okay. You know, when we were wandering the back alleys, there was the one lady who mentioned something about photos. Maybe she can doctor the card. Actually, yeah. I need to take a picture for reasons. Well, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that the photo center is right behind me. The bad news is that it doesn't work, right? Heh, you're catching on quick. After operations ended in the Barrens, this place got shut down. All of the engineers lost their jobs and became street vendors. Maybe Samuel and I can figure it out from them. That's good. It will certainly help out people with expired IDs. Like me. So I talked to the vendors, and one of them knows the way, I guess. Is there anything you remember about how to work the camera? Let me see. When arranging the lenses, make sure that the thin lens is positioned between the 2 curved ones. Got it. Okay. So it's going to be one of those puzzles. Thin between the 2 curved. Yes, certainly. The thick lens should be positioned to the left of both of the curved lenses. So that might mean it's on the far left then. Hey there, you doing okay? Yep, what are you doing? Just filling this lamp here. It's taking a while. I think it might be leaking. Aw, he looks busy. You can tell, huh? Used to be one of the camera engineers, right? The camera? Oh, joyous memories. We went through thick and thin together. And by that I mean the concave lens did. Through thick and thin. Can you tell me how to fix the camera? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure that the bulgy lens goes on one of the ends, but I forget which. Bulgy? That's all you got? Alright. Let's see if I can get at it now. Okay, let's see. I guess that wasn't the right combination. And the bulgy ones was on the end. Thick was to the left of the two curved ones. Thin was in... No, wait. There we go. I was just a wee bit off. Okay, so... Smile! Cheese? Ouch! My eyes! It's a photo of me. Are my eyes always this big? Hate to break it to you, but yeah. Samuel and I fixed the camera. Ah, sweet. Can't combine those. Okay, what do I do now? I guess I go back up and tape it on. Okay. Or I could glitter glue it, now that I'm thinking about it. The back of the photo is covered in glue. And glitter. The card has my face on it now. So where did you find all your cats? They found me on their own. So I stay here now. Ah, well it's good that you're not alone at least. I met some robots in the other area stationed all by themselves. I felt kind of bad. With robots it is alright. We are not like people. We are typically unable to feel loneliness. Right. Oh, you talk less like a robot than most other robots I've met. Maybe. Not many people frequent this part of the LA, but there are a few. One of them even lives here. I see. You have been here for a while. Are you sure you do not wish to stay? I'm good. Thanks for offering, though. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip. Maybe I should have changed the name. No, screw the rules. They're just getting in our way at this point. A small tree. It's full. Looks like an old phone. Hey, little fella. Hello. So you're gonna, like, save the world and stuff. Didn't think I'd run into you, but now I did. I like how the dice holes, shrink up like she's closing her eyes in that happy anime smile. Hey! Thanks? So, like, what up? Can I get you anything? Yeah, I heard you can help me. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now, though. I think I'm supposed to go in the tower. But how do I do that? You don't. At least we don't. The tower's only got one teeny room in it, and it ain't even got stairs. I bet you need Samuel's help on this one, pal. Exactly how? I don't know. But I bet you that sort of knowledge is in some mystery book somewhere. Nothing in my collection fits the description, though. Ah. Fridge is full of bottled water and takeout boxes. Yo, those are the manuscripts the author gave me. I'm supposed to, like, help him publish his stuff. But he hasn't shown his face around these parts lately. That's like throwing off my groove, man. Like, I'm used to him sending me new stuff all the time. I mean, of course I can't keep up with the pace that he's writing, but he don't mind. Guy's just totally passionate about his job. Makes me want to work hard, too, so I do. I've been playing catch-up with the stuff I haven't gotten to finish yet. But you know what's weird? What? That stuff I'm supposed to finish don't get finished. Like, I put out book after book, but the work pile don't get any smaller. Have I really been slacking that much? That book's got stuff I can publish this week. I better up my game, dude. Peeps are lining up to read his books. Oh, what does he write about? Dude, what doesn't he write about? Like I said, he's got passion, lots of it. It's like every time I turn around, he just writes another huge anthology about the universe. Gotta respect that. Guess he lives here. The computer screen says something about updated databases. So how do you like my books, bro? They're nice? Hey! I'll show the journal in just a tick. Wish you could hang out sometime. He's a chill dude. There's a black clover symbol on this book. Hey, and this other book has a clover on its spine. And the rest of these books do. Are they all about clovers? No. That's just like what the author calls himself. Clover? He doesn't tell anybody his name. He just uses this symbol on his work so we know it's him. He wrote all of these books? I know, right? Even the painting is books. What's this poking at? Another fruitful visit to the great prophet today. She seemed in high spirits. She told me that she saw another glimpse of the Messiah's arrival, more vivid than ever before. The Messiah will wake up in a dark house. She said the vision included lights from a window and the sound of footsteps on wood floor. Regrettably, she is unsure of the house's location. Rachis was also present at the meeting. I ended up visiting his house later and we swapped notes. He has been very vigilant on recording the prophet's day-to-day musings, and his writings has been significantly more legible lately. His children were endearing as ever. The older child, Calamus, has expressed an interest in reading. I offered to teach him as I did his father. Sketchbook. Another still life of some objects on my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. Pie. Flowers. Vents from the Baron. Hey, I think this book is actually about clovers. Although its pigmentation is primarily black, the leaves display incredible iridescence when exposed to sunlight. These curious plants are most resilient, and can thrive even in the metallic sand and harsh climate of the Barrens. In the glen, it can also grow directly on top of the moss layer without competing with the moss resources. Radiocarbon dating of fossils suggests that these plants may be the first life forms to colonize our world. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. On the right is an updated sketch of some of the modifications of the external design. Blue faster, audio receptor, compatible with longer clothing. More importantly, we used a radically different architecture for the microprocessor due to limited resources this time, but it still should be capable of delivering the late prophet's message. Aw, the prophet's dead. The team suggested that taming was a lost cause. Bed! I can stop the episode! I mean, I'm gonna give the journal over and see what's up with that first, but I've been going a while. I need to eat dinner. Oh, I do have this book. Yo! Where'd you find this? Somewhere in the Barrens. 'Cause that's got that symbol and everything. Here, let me read it. Oh, seriously? He even used that language. I gotta translate this, man. Mind if I borrow this? Not at all. Sweet. It's gonna take a while, though. You cool with that? That's fine. Excuse me. Whoa, dude, you look wiped, kiddo. Huh? You look totally tapped out, dude. I look what? You look like you're ready to take 5, bruh. Yeah, I don't get it. Don't worry, I gotcha. I got a guest room in the attic down the hall. If you want to crash there, go for it. Kiddo's not up to date on the terminology. But it's gonna take some time to make this book readable, know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me, again. Don't sweat it. Go catch some Z's. Guest room's in the attic down the wall, FYI. Okay. We're making some progress now, huh? But she deeply believed in the multiverse theory. Regarding alternate versions, she likened the probability to the rolling of dice. Recently, I found that theory easier and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nevertheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it felt only right to honor this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? 6 multiverses. Huh. I'll bet it's like minute differences. Semi-randomized. Well, I'm a little tired from walking. Yeah. Go to bed. Have a good night. Okay, things be getting interesting now. So, next time I guess we're gonna find out what that journal says at long last. And then we're gonna find out how to get into the tower. I'm gonna have to run back up and plug that water pill in Maze's pot just to make sure. That's working all nice, but no biggie. I may have run this one a little long. I'm feeling dumber than usual. A little tired. But I also haven't eaten, so that's part of it. Okay. But man, that was like a big old world building session. One big... lot of information. Goddamn. Trying to go through the bureaucracy. Hole in a bucket, red tape upon red tape. I feel you, Nico. Okay. I think it wasn't too long after this that Markiplier's last episode came out, so we might be winding close to the end. At least. Well, spoilers. So anywho. Thank you all for tuning in. Please comment and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And remember, you all have the potential to get good. Peace out.